Today's 927 day to come here lessons I learn. I'm learning. I hope this will support your dreams, your goals, allow you to become the person that you want to become. Today I speak about love. About love. And what kind of words arise into love? Because I think that a lot of times when we see love as a noun, as it is what it is, we lose it. Because what you do not use, you lose it. Because love is a verb. Love is something that you do, improve, evolve, transform into something that's never been before. We're supposed to see that something that you're able to grow, improve, nurture. So today we'll focus on really 12 words. I wrote 12 words that is very essential. So when we see about really wanting to really improving that love, really not neglect that love. What are words is very, very essential in every single time. When you really love somebody, what kind of words you're supposed to always remember and ask yourself and reflect yourself, how good I am in those words, how good I am in this love. So let's get started right away and really share those 12 words that I truly believe that we need to learn how to really implement in our lives to be the best person for other person and be the best person for yourself as well. Because sometimes when we think about love, we need to understand that we lead by example. So if you want to be one way, you need to do it. You're not supposed to expect from someone else something that you don't do by yourself. So number one is heard. Not heard. And there's a beautiful thing is that a lot of times when say like feeling heard and feeling loved is almost the same thing. Feeling heard and feeling loved is almost the same thing. So that means that when you're able to listen to other person that potentially do not agree with it, but you're able to hear them out without judgments, without complaints, really listening in and trying to understand, but really sometimes you not understand, but other person feels heard. This is a beautiful part that you're able to show that you love other party so much that you're willing to listen without any judgment whatsoever. It's a beautiful thing. Cool question. How well are you listening? I could tell that every single person needs to work, including myself. Listening without really trying to think about what you will respond next. Oh, you say this point. I will tell you another point. Like an argument, like discussion. Sometimes the only thing that you're able to do to make sure that you're able to show that how much you love is really listening. And when you finish listening, you're able to gather your thoughts and if you need it, respond then. But don't start thinking how to respond before other person finish their thoughts. Because people are able to really feel it that someone is thinking already how to respond rather than fully listening. Now, number two is a beautiful word is understood. Understood. So that means that a lot of times, like heard is sometimes a lot of times it's just that you don't agree on something. Now, understood is a little bit more deeper. So that means just without listening, now you totally fully understand where they're coming from and you potentially agree with it. So that means you're learning all picture. You understand and you're able to really say in your own words what kind of feedback you're able to give based on the information that you gather, the information that you understood. It's a very, very beautiful thing that when we think about really improving our love, we need to hear each other, understand each other. Understood. Feeling is a beautiful word. It's really aligns again. You feeling understood and feeling love is very, very similar. Because you feel that other person cares enough to understand me and really try to understand fully, listening and asking the right questions to get a whole picture of the idea that they wanted to share. Number three is unconditional. Unconditional. This is a beautiful, beautiful word. Unconditional. That is in love, in friendships. Because a lot of times it could be different loves. Love to your kids, love to your friends, love to your parents, love to your significant partner. That love supposed to be unconditional. You're not able to say that, oh, if you're not making $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, $500,000 a year, that's the condition. If you're not able to meet it, you're not my friend, you're not my son, you're not my parent. You didn't meet my conditions. When you're able to live that unconditional, no matter what they say, no matter what they do, they will have that unconditional love. Maybe unconditional love doesn't say that you need to agree with them. Unconditional love doesn't say that you're not able to really give them feedback, constructive feedback. It doesn't say that. It says that unconditional love, I give you love no matter what. I will work very hard to really help you, support you, encourage you to make the best out of your life. But you don't need to meet some kind of criteria for me to love you. And that's a beautiful part, because when you have somebody that loves you unconditionally, or you love unconditionally, It's a very powerful thing because unconditional love is a safety net. Because know that you go pursue something in meaningful life and you will fail miserably. You will have that safety net, a person who loves you unconditionally. And I think it's a beautiful part. People who succeed, a lot of times they succeed and they are not fearful to succeed, is that they have somebody that loves them unconditionally. It's a very, very powerful tool. I think that this word is probably one of the most important, really love words, unconditional. And I think that we need to always strive to love anybody without conditions, unconditional, without any conditions whatsoever. Very beautiful and powerful words. Number 4 is peace. Peace is a beautiful word as well. That means that when you come back to your family member and you know that this place is a very safe place, you're able to be who you are. No judgments, no nothing. You're able to really express yourself fully and be safe. That means you have that peace and tranquility in the relationships. That's very, very important because if the environment with your partner is not safe and you're not able to be yourself, you're not able to express, you're not able to share your ideas and you need to go outside of your family and really share those ideas with others, maybe that love is still not there yet. Or maybe one of the people that is not understanding what truly love is, because love is helping for you and for other person feel safe and peaceful in that relationship. It's a very, very important word, because without peace, without safe, people will not express this fully and will not express their feelings. And of course, we need to understand that we need to express feelings in love. Number 5 is support. It's a beautiful thing, support. That means that when you think about support, there's a lot of different supports. You can give an encouraging word. You can give support by your energy, by maybe finances. It could be by energy, by time. So what kind of support? Maybe like act of service support. What kind of support you are able to give to each other is very, very powerful, because probably one of the most powerful words that you could say to other by supporting is that I will be there for you when you will need my help. I will be there for you if you will have some questions. I will be there for you if you will be struggling. That's probably one of the most important support that you're able to give to a person that you love. Being able to say that I will be there for you when you need me. Again, this is one of the probably as unconditional and really support is those two really parts are very essential, because when a person is unconditionally loved and supported, they're able to pursue so many different things. Because now they know that they are supported, they're encouraged, they're loved, and they are willing to really be failing and really embarrassed, because they know that they have somebody that they be loved, they will be supported, they be encouraged, no matter what's happening in their life, no matter how much they fail. It's very, very powerful, and that shows massive love. Number 6 is trust. Trust is a foundation of any kind of relationship. Being able to depend on another person. Say that I know that, I trust you. I know that when you say something, you do that thing. And trust is truly one of the most essential. You trust that other person is caring about, you trust that they are really happy for your success. Because sometimes trust that is that you do not know if your loved one really cares about you. Don't know if they really want the best for you, or they just want the best for themselves. And then when their best really potentially are not the best, what is best for you, they will potentially hinder your success just to get what they want. And I think that trust is that beautiful thing, but when you fully trust somebody, you're able to open up and really share and really give something that you never give to anyone else. Really fully share your heart, fully share your secrets, because you trust them, that they will nurture the things that you shared. Very powerful word. Number 7, and this is a very beautiful, nurturing. Nurturing. Love is not something that you really planted and you just leave it. No. Love is like a beautiful plant that you need to always make sure that you put in the right place, you put in the right environment. Because if you put a flower in a bad environment, what happens? The flower will die. Exactly with love. Love is like a flower. You need to nurture it, you need to water it, you need to put in the sun, you need to get enough sun, you need to get water. And it's not that you water it once and you leave it for the rest of life. No. You constantly water it. Constantly water it with love, with quality time, with encouraging words. All those things that really nurtures. And And those the words that I mentioned before, like making sure that they feel understood, they make sure that they feel heard. Those things that really nurture our love and nurture is essential. Both are verbs because we need to understand that nurture is constant, and love is nurture, and we need to do it daily, not a because there's it's interesting that was saying that there was two very old people saying a 90 years old people sitting side by side, like grandma and grandpa, and they said that grandma said to grandpa, "Are you still love me?" And grandpa says, "Yeah, I said to you 60 years ago that I love you, and if something changes, I will let you know." No, that's not how love goes. We need to make sure that we say that we love each other more commonly than every 60 years. We need to express that because sometimes people forget that we have that love. And sometimes we need to have that validation, encouragement during bad days or during good days. Just really to build that energy, love, tank, because love is a tank. Sometimes we feel loved, and when that tank goes down, and it's not filled, we start to feel that we are not loved. So that means we are always want to make sure that we're filling that tank constantly to make sure that every single person in that relationship feels loved. Number 8 is commitment. It's a beautiful word, commitment. There's no relation without commitment. So that means we need to commit to each other. If one person is committed, the other person is not, that means that relation will not work. And why is that? Because sometimes people just want experience with that person. But experience and commitment is so different because experience shows that I'm with you while it's comfortable. My commitment says that I'm with you no matter what. You can hear that there's a massive difference. One is saying I'm with you until it's comfortable. Another one says I'm with you no matter what. So then it doesn't matter what kind of challenges, obstacles, life, adversity coming in our way, we will be together. This is our love on a stake. Other person, if something comes up, I will look for another options. And this is a commitment. This is a commitment. That's why commitment and love always needs to be very, very close. Number 9 is your loyalty. Loyalty. That means we are loyal to each other. We said that this is you and I, and I'm able to really be loyal to you. And loyalty is probably one of the beautiful words because staying in your commitment and really saying that I promised and I keep my promises. Because we are not looking for something else. No, like we have that beautiful commitment, our promise to each other to really keep ourselves prioritizing each other rather than something else. No matter how difficult it is sometimes, making sure that we prioritize each other. Number 10 is vulnerability. Vulnerability is a beautiful, beautiful word. Why vulnerability is so important for love? Because when you love somebody, that means you're supposed to be able to open up yourself and be vulnerable, share the deepest, darkest moments of your life, the deepest, darkest emotions of your heart. And because a lot of times people are not able to be vulnerable because they're afraid it will be judged. But that's again, you need to have that peace and trust. Understand that no matter what you will share, I will love you unconditionally. So those deep, dark things that are in your heart, open up and share those. Because I will love you unconditionally. No matter what you will say, no matter what is inside, I will help you to overcome those dark things in your life. Because every single person have those dark things. But some people put after like massive big boxes and then they never touch it. But a lot of times it leads to some kind of trauma. But when a person is able to be vulnerable and share all the things and open those boxes that was stacked in a garage, stacked somewhere for 20, 30 years, and you're able to open up and say that, do I really need this dark thing in my life anymore? No, maybe other person will be able to take those dark things and throw it for you. You don't need to throw it because maybe you are struggling with that. So when you're able to be vulnerable, when you're able to share someone with loved one, they're able to really take care of that box and throw it for you. And that's why it's very important to have that love and that unconditional love that you're able to share those weaknesses. You're able to share those dark secrets that someone else could throw away those. It's very powerful. Number 11 is forgiveness. There is no love without forgiveness. Every single person makes mistakes. Every single person makes mistakes. A lot of mistakes. Not just one, not that 2, 3, 10, 15, thousands of mistakes. So if we're making those so many mistakes, what do we need to do? What do we need to do? We need to forgive. and we need to learn how to accept forgiveness and how to give forgiveness. So if we love somebody, if we're in a relationship with somebody, forgiveness is essential. There is no love without forgiveness. I think that when you think about forgiveness, and when was the last time you needed to forgive the person you love? Probably we'll figure out that there's so many things that you need to forgive. Some are very, very small things, inconvenience, and some it could be a little bit bigger. Because every single person makes mistakes. They didn't want to do something. They didn't intend to hurt you. But still, even though they didn't intend to hurt you, it hurts a lot. And because it hurts a lot, you need to learn how to forgive. I think that forgiveness that way is one of the essential words in our life. And I left to the end because forgiveness is one of the essential words in love. And the last one, probably one of the most beautiful words of all, is gratitude. Gratitude, such a powerful word. I think that we're never supposed to really appreciate the other person. We always need to appreciate for everything, for the time, for the words, for everything what they do, for listening ear. Everything that they do, we're supposed to appreciate, because what you appreciates. If you appreciate good habits, good routines, good things, that of course you will get more of it. What you appreciate, because a lot of times people quit on their relationships only because they felt they're not appreciated. So that means appreciation is a very, very powerful thing that really allows us to really keep ourselves together. So love and appreciation is essential. If you want to have more touch, more hugs, more kisses, you need to appreciate what you have, what you get. The less you have, the more you need to appreciate them, because what you appreciate, when you get one kiss, you appreciate. If you get a hug, appreciate, because by appreciation, you show what you care about their habits. Maybe you want quality time. Appreciate what time you get. Because if you complain that you don't have enough time, that means what happens? Other person doesn't want to give you time. But if you appreciate the time that you have, they will want to give more of that time. It's a very powerful tool. We're able to complain to get what they fix. We're able to appreciate what we have and really hope they will get more, and they will get more. Because appreciation is one of the most powerful and influential things that we're able to do to each other, to show that I really care about this. I really want this part of our lives. I really want that in our lives. And I appreciate what you have, what you give. And if you will be able to give me more, I really appreciate that. And I think that is one of the best ways to really show that this is what I care about. This is what I want. And appreciation and gratitude is one of the best ways to really keep that fire, keep that love in a relationship. Because appreciation, as I said at the beginning, what you appreciate appreciates. If you appreciate this love, if you appreciate this relationship, it will expand, because you are here to nurture that. Because then love could stay stagnant, and it probably could get small. But if you nurture it, appreciate it, it could be expanded to new levels. So I hope that you will reflect as well on what kind of words is important for you in a relationship. And I think that we need to really discuss, okay, and define the common ground with each other to find, okay, what do you care about? What do I care about? And let's find the words that we really want to reflect on and really grow and nurture to make sure that we feel loved and we're able to give and take love at the same time. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.